Nice to see you again, Chisato.
I heard that Sir Kamisato had brought some...
It's been a while, Lady Hiragi.
This is a rare privilege, Sir Kamisato. It is not often that I have... You must be so busy.
But of course. The Tri-Commission are the servants of the Shogun, and we should look out for one another. Perhaps his joy is infectious, for I am now feeling rather elated myself.
Thank you for your kind words. This was not an easy decision to make. I'm sure the news will cause some...
Sounds like things are pretty tough for you.
Yes. But Kamaji has been so supportive.
It sounds like you have some
Yes. Well, in case you were wondering,
Oh! Really?
Mm-hmm. He didn't mince his words. Basically, he has always been a calm, but despite all that, he pointed out that
It's just two families.
Traditionally, in Inazuma, clan affiliation influences every facet of life. After the wedding, Lady Hiragi will belong to the Kujo clan. The Kanjo Commission's attitude toward...
Precisely. This is I'm so sorry. I can't believe I'm making my guests listen to me.
No problem at all. The Yashiro Commission has a duty to listen to you. Now, we heard from Sir Kujo, but we've also heard that you did not write that letter. Sir Kujo thought...
What? But that...
Fancy lettering, you say? So I am to understand that had it not been for this letter, you two may not have chosen this moment to be wed?
When it comes down to it... Yeah...
Sir Kujo maintains that the letter was penned by your hand.
Huh? But...
Either way, it's wonderful to see how much you both who knows? Perhaps Sir Kujo was the one being coy.
I understand. But now...
Marriage is the most important. It is also part of the Yashiro Commission's job to help people through difficult times. I say this as an advocate for you. To be together with the one you love is a sacred thing.
I'll take to heart every word you have said to me.
All that matters is that you follow your heart. Since you'll be needing some time to think things over, we will excuse ourselves now.
Oh, wait! Let me see you out.
Thank you, Lady Hiragi. But there, traveler, let's find somewhere to talk.
Hiragi Chisato is on a totally different page than Kujo Kamaji. Hayato, why did you give her such vague suggestions? Couldn't you just have told her what you'd do in her position?
I've said everything I can, given the Yashiro Commission's stance. The more I think about it, the stranger this all seems. But
Strange? In what?
someone wants Hiragi Chisato to be married as soon as possible, and if my guess is right... Think about this. A lowly officer is greatly worried about Hiragi Chisato's future, while the heads of the supporting clans, when someone's words and actions do not match, you need to infer their intentions from their behavior. Yes, it's a smart strategy. Far superior to the one adopted by the Tenryou Commission's Takatsu, even had the forged letter failed and been seen for what it was. But if the letter were to achieve its goal, as it has so far, with Hiragi Chisato having married into the Kujo clan and the head of the Hiragi clan in prison, challenges to the Hiragi clan's leadership would begin to emerge throughout the ranks of the Kanjo Commission. Actually, we have evidence. His name is Shinojo.
Shinojo?
He should be back by now.
Yes, sir.
That's the second time you've done that! I'm not gonna deal with this.
Did they take one of the Kanjo Commission?
Yes.
As I expected, they cannot afford to let this opportunity pass them by. Hiragi Chisato had been persuaded, but after Chisato...
But why did they suspect him and not...
Someone was eavesdropping on our...
No way! Whew. Lucky Paimon didn't say anything stupid. But Chisato got what you meant about the letter, though, right?
I think so. Her stance was so passive that she was despite all of this. When she formally marries into the...
Marriage is such a trap.
Easier said than done. The perpetrators are manipulating everything from the shadows. We, meanwhile, are out in the open. If we attempt to stop this wedding from happening, we will become the villains of the story and face immense public backlash.
So what are we gonna do?
At this stage, if the perpetrators wish to maintain control over the situation, their only option is to come out from the shadows and bear their fate. But first things first, tell me where Shinojo is. We'll head off right now.
Doing? Release Shinojo this instant!
Stop this at once.
It's the Yashiro Commissioner. Well, we take orders from our master. No one else.
Really? Then please, excuse me.
Battle formation!
Escape!
Soldiers, quick!
Let's light it up! No touching!
Get the
Shine down! Access denied!
soldiers, quick!
Kamisato Archer, Suiyu!
Blast. Let's go. We must report to Master right away.
Hey, get back here!
No need to follow them. We need bait to catch the fish anyway. Leave them be. I think I saw a key fall to the ground during the fight. Let's free Shinojo first. But in all the chaos, it must...
What the? It's a tanuki? Oh, don't tell Paimon that the tanuki took it!
Let's follow it and see.
thank the gods you're here! Please help me!
Illusion shattered!
Oh, thank the god! Oh, thank the god! Thank you. Thank you. It was terrifying. They said they were gonna throw the cage into the sea with me still inside. Oh, wait! You have to listen to me. Lady Chisato's wedding. It's all part of a scheme. Someone's trying to use the wedding for their own ends.
Calm down, Shinojo. It's okay.
Huh?
Our suspicions were roused to this possibility. Those behind this plan are not going.
Yashiro Commissioner, you're
This situation has consequences for the whole. The almighty Shogun has always despised these pathetic power games.
That's true.
Shinojo, don't return to your post yet. Find somewhere safe and stay hidden. Traveler, Paimon, let's get out of here.
Well, if it isn't the Yashiro Commissioner, I hear you showed up here with no explanation and attacked my men. You wouldn't happen to be carrying out some sort of secret mission, now would you?
I heard that someone was taking the law into their own hands. Shinojo may be your retainer.
Abuse. Nonsense. Out of nowhere. I dare say.
So, you're saying that you know absolutely
Two people from two different clans are getting married. Even if she marries into the Kujo clan, we are, and always will be, her loyalty and duty are our even if we put it down to a rare moment of impulsivity.
Darn it! This guy is good. Annoyingly good.
Funny. I'm suddenly reminded of an anecdote I'd like to share with you. For instance, a merchant from abroad once told me about a curious kind of bird with the most extraordinarily long tongue. I'm sure someone as erudite as yourself could be able to guess what people do with these unusual avians.
Keep them as pets.
You'd think, wouldn't you? But there's a catch. You see, this bird is of no use to humans whatsoever, and certainly doesn't make a suitable pet. The reason they give is this.
You... I say, Yashiro Commissioner, are you here simply to mock the Kanjo Commission?
Far from it. In my mind, the Kanjo Commission is made up of honorable individuals, upright and forthright, conscientious and loyal. It is unbecoming of such people to resort to lies, deception, and
Yashiro Commissioner, please don't make accusations.
The evidence is standing right in front of me, is it not? Ugh, dear me. I can't believe the Grand Matsura. You studied hard and took a government in your years of service to the show. I'm not angry, Mr. Matsura.
Is that right? This is at most a Kanjo Commission issue. You are reaching rather outside of your bounds. Yeah, I think you are simply opposed to... So you come here with an elaborate excuse...
So...
Let me be crystal clear. This way, the notices have already been sent out. Most of the public weren't aware that once the notices go out, that's it. The wedding...
I see.
So suddenly,
I had expected you to at least be smarter than most.
Kamisato Ayato! You... How dare you!
You've made your move. Now, I suppose it's time.
What do you mean?
Do you seriously think this marriage will bring the Kanjo Commission? Isn't it at all possible that the Kanjo Commission becomes... Goodness me. Well, I've learned a great deal from
Hey! Hey! What was all that? Paimon didn't follow at all.
They had their scheme, but fortunately I was prepared. As I said, they ended up coming out from the shadows and revealing themselves. Let's see how things are in Inazuma City.
Look at this. The daughter of the Kanjo Commission's Hiragi clan.
Sounds like an all-around...
For sure. I'm just surprised. It's...
Good luck to them, I say.
Looks like the wedding is definitely going ahead.
It's still too early to make that conclusion. Our adversary wants to push this marriage past the point of no return. However, we can still beat them at their own game. But only if Kujo Kamaji is willing to help us.
Welcome. I just heard that the news of my wedding has been officially announced. It seems so sudden. I wasn't...
Yeah, about that.
I see. So someone's trying to take advantage of our marriage.
If you proceed with the wedding...
I've previously considered this possibility.
I understand where you're or, to put it another way... I don't mean to criticize you. It is natural to want to protect our loved ones. I'm sure you admire Lady Hiragi for being the independent, gentle, resilient, and strong-willed person she is. For the sake of marrying you, this wonderful woman will become someone who has to depend on you. Are you really okay with that?
I love her with all my heart, and would do anything to make her happy. That's why I cannot abide to see her suffer or be... Yashiro Commissioner, you're right. It was naive and selfish of me to take things this far. But it's too late now, isn't it? There are notices everywhere.
I have a plan, but it needs a villain. Sir Kujo, in order for my plan to work, you and I must both play the role of antagonists. Are you willing to help?
If there's a way to salvage this, then let's hear it.
I've told the people at the Kanjo Commission that the marriage isn't going to unify. The context for this is that they are planning. But what if we were to imagine for a moment the only reason you have been hesitant to act, and so your plan is to liaise with the Yashiro once that is achieved?
I see. This is an ingenious plan.
Exactly. Our purpose. By doing so, we can even. Once our adversaries realize how that. Then, we simply leave them to clear up the mess they've created.
Got it.
So the network of...
We have to make sure that the behind-the-scenes story comes to the attention of our Matsura, with whom I spoke earlier. Well, in that case, he will almost certainly have placed informants throughout Inazuma City. What do we... Sir Kujo, there are certain things that I need you to attend to personally. It's almost time.
The defenses on the left side of the tower need to be...
That person is one of Matsura's informants. Let's follow him.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
The Tenryo Commission has sent a load of people to Rito. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding. I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
That doesn't sound good. What could be going on? I hope it's just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious. The news is spreading fast, but it appears Master's fears may be well placed. There's no way they sent this many people just to escort the bride. I have to investigate.
He ran off!
That person is one of Matsura's informants. Let's follow him. Be careful not to get seen.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
The Tenryo Commission has sent a load of people to Rito. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding. I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
That doesn't sound good. What could be going on? I hope it's just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious. The news is spreading fast, but it appears Master's fears may be well placed. There's no way they sent this many people just to escort the bride. I have to investigate.
He ran off!
As expected. Let's follow him.
Wow! It's like the whole Tenryo Commission is...
Excuse me, has something happened on this road? I'm a businessman passing through, and it's a little disconcerting to see this place so heavily guarded.
Please don't be alarmed. As I'm sure you've heard, the wedding of Sir Kujo decided to send for Lady Hiragi ahead of time, and
I see.
We are here to clear the way for Lady Hiragi. Not just us, either. You'll see more Tenryo Sir Kujo holds Lady Hiragi in the highest regard, and wants to treat her with the utmost respect, from beginning to end.
I understand. Drat. It's exactly as Master feared. They say they're here to guard the road, but really they're poised to attack if Master doesn't allow Lady Hiragi to leave. Wait, no. If Lady Hiragi does leave, they'll have all the more reason to strike. I must tell Master right away.
He ran off again!
That should do it. The seeds have been sown. Now, we wait patiently for it to grow and ferment.
Are they really gonna own up and apologize? Just like...
If you're curious to find out, I have some other business to attend to. So, in any case, we've made our move. Well then, goodbye for now. I truly hope that things will work out in Hiragi Chisato's best interests.
He left kind of abruptly. Are things really gonna turn out? Paimon too! Well...
Shine down!
I've been to the outside world before.
how much longer does your master plan to hold them off?
I have no idea. Master's been very on edge these past few days. I understand that he's anxious, but I mean, what can we do?
Yeah, good advice. If Lady Hiragi is really taken away...
Maybe we should tell Master to...
What's your master thinking?
With his temp...
Hello. How may I help? We arrived here 2 days ago to escort Lady Hiragi. Sir Kujo Kamaji gave us very strict orders. Since we haven't fulfilled our duties yet, we decided to stay in Rito until Lady Hiragi is ready to come with us. We apologize. It was not our intention to stay here so long. We promise our presence here will not impact ordinary people's lives. If this stalemate continues...
These people from the Tenryo Commission have been here for days now.
I guess they're here to pick up Lady Hiragi.
I heard that the Kanjo Commission suddenly said, to be honest, I'd be hesitant to...
Shh! Stay quiet. Someone might hear you.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Hiragi Chisato is now at the center of every conversation in Rito. By now, the Kanjo Commission probably knows how important she is. But what about what she thinks? Oh, let's go and see.
There's no escape. Oh, Traveler! I assume you've heard about everything that's been going on out.
Don't worry, we can explain everything. So, what happened was...
After the Tenryo Commission arrived, I never would have thought that this was Sir Kamisato's plan. Now, I'm sorry. I haven't. Maybe there's no right or wrong decision. I used to tell myself things like this. I didn't feel reassured at all. I keep thinking back to what Sir Kamisato said. I can happily accept that if someone... But that's not the answer I'm looking for.
Ah, Lady Hiragi, here you are. You scared me for a second. I thought... You... Wait, you're the ones who were with the Yashiro Commissioner that day. What do you think you're doing here? Are you trying to convince Lady Hiragi to leave?
Calm down. They're my friends. They're just here to visit me.
Friends? Are you sure? Just friends? Lady Hiragi, I told you already, you are extremely important to... Who's to say? They don't...
If you want to accuse us of trying to abduct her, just come out and say it!
Don't be rude. You've been very highly strung lately, seeing everything as a threat. Listen to me. The present state of affairs in Rito, this is not an order.
Understood, my lady. I shall discuss with the others right away.
Good job, Chisato!
I was so nervous. But I thought, things are now so critical that I should... Yes, well...
We had a serious discussion and reflected on our mistake. In all honesty, no one can handle the weight of the situation. I'm so sorry. My actions were radical and duplicitous. Would you please give us a second chance? For my lady's sake, please give the Kanjo Commission another chance. I suppose you're right. The only person who can change the Tenryo Commission's mind will be the Yashiro. We'll head off to the Kamisato estate shortly. Lady Hiragi, might I ask you to join us? By the way, aren't you a good friend of the Yashiro Commissioner? Please put in some good words for me. Yashiro, Commissioner, I'm sure you've heard the news. I realize I've greatly offended you with my atrocious—
I'm sorry, Mr. Matsura. I'm exceptionally busy and have but a moment to spare before my next engagement. So, please, if you would be so kind, get straight—
I know our apology means nothing to you. Lady Hiragi is indispensable so, would it be at all possible—
You make it sound so easy. The Tri-Commission will be ridiculed by the public if we choose to withdraw the notices now and eat. To lose face for the Tri-Commission is to bring—
We'll take full responsibility. We'll publish a new— We'll do everything we can to minimize the impact.
But the Tri-Commission must always put— If the situation in Rito— If we fail to contain this— Try keeping a pet bird. You'll see what I mean. Songbirds who know how to hold— And as for the ones with excessively long tongues, well, they're so insufferable that they can't be kept as pets.
Yes, I understand.
I've listened to your concerns, and I'll talk to Sir Kujo for you.
I understand.
All right, you ought to return now. I'm sure you have a—
Okay, then please excuse me.
Ah, yes, Lady Hiragi. I have something to tell you.
Oh? Why, of course. Sir Kamisato, you became a
Unruly servants like him need— But now, I'd like to take off my commission.
Oh, please.
You must have heard that the Kamisato clan once— My father worked incredibly hard to compensate for the grave errors made by the Kamisato clan long ago. My mother loved him dearly. She passed soon after. This sudden turn of events dealt a heavy blow to the Yashiro Commission. Everyone thought that the Kamisato clan— It may sound preposterous now, but I assure you that is the truth of what the Yashiro— Back then, I had no other choice. I had to honor my parents. I didn't mind what became of me, but my family. Fortunately, I
think I now know where my sense of loss and Shinojo once told me that he saw what was in me. I thought the reason I felt unsettled was because of
The reason why Sir Kujo was able—
That's it. When his clan was in crisis, it is time for me to—
Well said. I'm sure once you have grown, it might not sound exciting.
And I'm sure I can get there. I will use this as an opportunity. This puts less pressure on Kamaji.
My best wishes to both of you were and remain hard.
Thank you, Sir Kamisato. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lot to deal with back home.
Take care, Lady Hiragi.
Yes. In fact, my recent experience suggests...
She really has the air of a leader now. Hats off to you too, sir.
In fact, counter-checking is a perfect— Our rival this time was easy to deal with.
Even so, Paimon could never— Anyway, it's kind of a relief.
I agree. Stability in Inazuma benefits me as well. Well, perhaps for Master Matsura, power is— A stable nation is the prerequisite for a stable Yash. But human desire will— All I have tried to do is make sure the three parties to the Tri-Commission serve to restrain each other. Another positive outcome is that everyone recognizes how important Lady Hiragi— Dealing with the Hiragi clan will be much easier for her.
There was— wait a second!
I thought straight away it was— If you choose to give up your stance on something once, I didn't want to see her suffer because she didn't realize what she was getting. Now, she has the chance to become her own person.
Okay then, guess we'll have to wait and see.
All right. Farewell, and
Looks like everything's resolved. Masterfully done. Everything was...
Didn't you like it?
Oh!
The Traveler had one of those as well.
I'm sure he's made a great impression.
The Traveler did indeed play a critical role in this case. I'm sure both families would have been more guarded. It wouldn't have been so easy to get to the
There you go again, my...
Naturally.